Okay. Hey everyone. I took a day off yesterday to relax, but I didn't really relax because I had to reprocess all my jams. And they still did not get, oops. They still did not go super duper thick. So, I don't know. They're thick, but not as thick as I would like them to be. But I'm okay with that. I'm done preserving for a couple weeks. And Jeff and I are going to make some salsa and some pickled cauliflower and carrots. And that's it. That's all I'm making. So I'm going to be working on my album today. And I've already got my page 1 designed how I want to do it. So it's going to have a flap here, a flap here. It's going to have like an envelope pocket here with a flap, and then it'll be pictures there, and then over here will be another kind of a pocket flap but it won't look like this, and this will be the closure. I might even add something on the front of this, and then when you flip the page on the back side, it's going to have this floating closure which I glued on. And then it's going to open up like this. Like so. So, there, there, and there. And then it's going to open up and have a pocket up here. And then it's got like a booklet inside. So there's going to be a pocket here with a tag. And then it's got all these pages that you flip through. And then another pocket over here with a tag. And I might do something else. We'll see how thick this makes it before I even go any further. So that's basically what I'm looking for here, is creating nice big pockets. So this here, this is just my template that I made because I wanted to see how it was going to turn out. And then that just glues on there. Well, it magnetically. So I'm going to see if I can use this paper here. Oh yeah, perfect. Actually, yeah. So what I'll do is I'll score these. And I believe this is a 10-inch page. I can't read it upside down. Yep. Okay, so let's get the 2 flaps done. Let's get everything cut. Hi, Trace. Okay. Now, we'll cut this to 10 inches. And I think I'm going to trim off, since it's 8.5, I'm going to make them 7-inch panels. Yeah. Okay, so that's those. Those are my flaps for here and here. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, so let's call these. No, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to score them as I go so I know what the heck I'm doing here. So let's score it at 1/2 inch. Where is it? Right here. So at 6.5, it's going to get scored. So those are my 2 front flaps. Okay. So it's going to go here and here. Perfect. Okay. Next is a pocket inside with a flap. So we're going to cut this to 11, I think. Yep. So I'm going to trim this off. Okay, Trace, I'll be here. I'm just making decisions. So I want it to be a 4-inch pocket. I think, no, 4.5 is better. Okay. Now, is that going to fit in here? If I score it at half. Actually, I'm going to take a little wee bit more off. I'm just a bit scared it's not going to fit. There we go. So I'm going to score it 1/2 inch on each side. So put it around. Now, if it's folded, will it fit in here? Is what my concern is. Yes, it does. Okay, so we need another piece that's this length for the flap. So let's do another piece for the flap. Now let's score this at 1/2 inch. So let me see how this is going to fit. This is going to go here. That's going to go right there. And it's going to make like an envelope. Perfect. Okay, so we've got these 2 pieces done. Now what else are we doing here? Oh yeah, another one there. Okay, so put that over there. We're going to repeat exactly what we did here. I believe this was 4.5 inches. Yep. By 11. I took a little smother off of it, so. And then I'll score this at 1/2 inch. Oh, you dirty bitch. 1/2 inch. So let's see if it's the same size. Just doing it is. Okay, so let's use this piece for the flap. And score it at 1/2 inch. All right, those are done. Now what else to go on this? Well, you could have a drop down here, drop down there, and a lift up there and lift down here. Okay, let's do that. So let's get another sheet of paper. Now, what size are my flaps? These are 6.5 inches. Okay, so let's do 6.5 inch. Let's score it at 1/2 inch. Where's my score tool? Right here. Okay. Then we're going to make that at 10 inches, but it's on the inside. So it's going to score like that. It's going to be inside here. It's not going to hit the score mark, is it? Yep. So let's take a hair off. Oh, hey, Kathy. How you feeling? I'm shedding. Okay, I like that. So now that's going to fit here beautifully. And it's going to fit nice there. So we'll just make these magnetic. So what did I need another sheet at this size here. I will write down all the measurements. I'll remeasure everything as I go. And we're going to do the same thing with this one. We're going to make it this wide. You feeling better, Kath? Score it a ½ inch. And trim it down to the size I need. Okay. Where's that pencil mark? Oh crap, I can't even see that pencil mark. I hate how that cuts. Brand new blades. Okay, so there's 2 pieces of this. 2 pieces of that. And that. Alright, let me see what else I can do here. I think it's going to leave these big and put photo mats here. Yeah. Oh, nice, Kath. Good for you. Okay, so let me see. Do I want to do anything else? I think that's going to be good enough. Well, I could do a pocket here. Yeah, let's do a front diagonal pocket. So let's cut this right diagonally. And it's not going to fit on here. That's what I thought. Alright, let's trim it down to 10 inches. See if this will fit. Nope, not going to fit. Well, I can get an estimate as to where it's going to be. Good enough. Okay, so where are my front flaps? So let's trim this. Do I like that? No. So let's take both pieces, because they're both the same size. Let's trim this off. Let's trim this off. And let's trim this a little more. Let's see how that's going to fit on the front. Too wide. Right. Righto. Alright, we'll do it. Yeah. No. No, we're going to score it first. And then I'll cut it. That's what you want to do first, ribs. So there's that. Yep, and I'm going to score this one. It's going to be perfect. Yeah, I like. So this is going to be the left side. So we're going to score it. Score it 1/2 inch on both sides. And then this will be the left pocket. The right. I got a right and a left. So it's going to go here. This one's going to go here. This is going to go on top, and it's going to close like that. That is cool. And I might fancy up the edges, of course. That's going to be nice. And oh yeah, let's do that. I gotta do it. Hey darling, good morning sweetheart. I gotta do it, guys. I talked myself into it. Alright, so these are all for the first page, and I will write down the measurements, take them and write them down, and as I write them down on this paper, you need to write them down if you're going to make this, because you know me, I never have time to go and make patterns. Alright, so we're going to have some fun with this. We're going to make these pretty pockets. So my Tim Holtz ruler is my favorite. So I'm going to draw a 1/2 inch line. If I could see on here. Black on black is so hard to see. 1/2 inch. Looks bigger than a 1/2 inch, but that's Tim Holtz 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch. You only needed to do one 1/2 inch. We're going to put a clear pocket in here. Make this into a clear pocket. 1/2 inch. And 1/2 inch. So let me see how that's going to work out. Actually, I think I'm going to just leave it to a point. I think that's going to look really nice. Okay. So we'll put these two pieces together and we're going to cut them together. Where did I put my binder clips? Really, I put them back? No, I did not. I put them in here, in my drawer. Okay. So, hold it there, hold it there, and hold it up here. And I think we're good here. Alright. Okay. So I'm going to use my Tim Holtz ruler to do some cutting, because it's going to be quicker. Actually, yeah, we'll just cut it with the cutter. Why not? Follow my lines. So that looks good there, roughly there. Actually, I don't like this cutter for this kind of stuff. I like this one because it's got a little line inside of it, and you can actually see where you're going to cut. You just line it up. Yeah. Yep, I like this cutter for this kind of stuff, because I can lay that piece of wire right on top of my line that I drew. And now I'll just finish cutting it out with the scissors. And I don't have to worry about that after. Oh. Perfect. There. Oopsies. Don't like that. So I think it cut pretty good. Other than these little fuzzy pieces. File them off. Don't like how rough of an edge that is, and this is going to be on clear plastic. You don't want rough edges showing up on your nice pretty clear plastic. Yeah, it's all rough down here too, big time. It's because my blades are dull from cutting chipboard. Let's see how those look. They look superb. Nice. So these are going to be clear pockets on the front. Is that not going to be darling? I think it is. We will see. So I think I'm done with that side. So we're going to score everything and measure all of this so you guys know. That's going to be the right and the left. So grab a piece of paper and get ready to write down the measurements. So for this piece here, okay, I've got all this in my way here. This piece here is, it is 7 1/4 inches at the bottom, wide. And then it is 1 inch at the top, so you're going to go in and mark 1 inch, 1 inch at top. And then you're going to go up from the bottom 1 1/4 inches, up from bottom 1 1/4 inches. And what you're going to do is you're going to take a piece of paper. Okay, you're going to take a piece of paper and you're going to mark it at 7 1/4 inches, and you're going to cut straight up. So you're going to cut straight up this sheet. And then you're going to cut it to 8 5/8. 8 5/8 is the width. So this is length. 8 5/8 is the width. Okay, so you're going to pretend you did that. You're going to pretend you did that. So just put two pieces together to make two at a time. And then from the bottom, once you've cut your size, so we'll pretend this is our size. I'll wreck a white piece of paper. I'm not going to wreck a new one. So I'm showing you how to get these angles. That angle there. So let's grab another piece like this. All right, let's go by my measurements. 7 1/4 is the length of it. And the width of it is 8. No. The length is, I got these backwards. The length is 8 5/8. That's the width. Width, length. All right, so my width is 7 1/4. So let's measure this piece of paper too. So pretend you got 2 here. 7 1/4 by 8 5/8. 8 5/8 is the 1/8 past the half mark. Okay. Now this is where you're going to get your angle. Don't matter. Both pieces, just cut both of them together and you don't have to do this twice. So I'm going to put this over here and follow my measurements. So from the top, you want to come in at 1 inch. So you want to measure up here. So put a mark up there. And from the bottom up, you want to go 1 1/4 inch and you're going to mark there. Then you're going to turn this, match up this either on your cutter or draw a line, whatever's easier for you. Draw a line and you're going to cut this piece off. And then that's going to give you your piece. And then you're going to score it at 1/2 inch right here. And then you're going to measure 1/2 inch all the way around and cut it out exactly like I did, and keep your point right like that. And that's how you're going to get your exact size of that piece. Okay, so I showed you that. So these two pieces, and then for the fancy paper, we'll cut the paper to 3/8 strips, and we'll be able to do nice 3/8 inch strips. No, Kathy, it's for nobody. Nobody. Okay, so that's your very front pieces. Carry on. Next, where are my pieces? You need, okay, they're right here. So you need 2 front flaps. And these 2 pieces are 7 inches by 10 inches. So 7 by 10 times 2 pieces. So you need 2 of them. Okay, and you're going to score both of them 1/2 inch on them. So you have a right and you'll have a left. Those are the front flaps, and this is where these pockets will be on the very front of your book or page. And these pockets are going to sit right on top like that, okay, on each flap. So that's what these 2 pieces are for. So it's for this piece, 7 by 10. Then you want some inside flip ups. So these are, again, 6 1/4 by, why are these longer? I don't think I trimmed them, did I? These are going to be longer than the page. Let's have a look-see. I need them to sit on the inside. So if this is my flap, when I open this up, this is going to go up here. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. You do have to cut this longer because you need that 1/2 inch. I wasn't thinking about that. Okay, yeah. All right, very good. So you have to cut this one to 10 and a half. So these are 6 1/4. Yep, 6 1/4 by 10 and a half. And these are the front inside flap. So you need 2 of those. Then you're going to make 2 pockets with flaps. Where's my other one here? So you need 2 pieces at 4 and a half. 4 and a half by 10 3/4 by 10 3/4. You need 2 of those, and you need to score them 1/2 inch on both sides because this is creating a pocket. Now, if you wanted to put that piece here, which I don't like because everything snags on it, I just glue this piece to the page. I don't make that flap because everything hooks on it. So you need 2 of those, and you need 2 covers. These are for the pockets. So these are 4 inches by 9 and 4 inches, 4 by 9 3/4. So that's what we need for page 1. And I also need something for a closure. I haven't decided on that yet, so we'll rock that boat when we come to it. Now, let's get everything glued on. So I'm going to grab my first page. Starting with these 2 flaps. So you're going to take your 2 big flaps, 7 by 10s. You're going to score them on the 1/2 inch. And you're going to score one this way. Okay. Now we are going to glue these. Now you can glue them inside your pocket like this, which that's my every intention, if it fits. It should fit. Why is it not fitting in there? Seems like a little, no, it does fit. So that's how that's going to get glued. Yep. It's going to get glued to the inside like that. I want it to be the exact same size as this pocket. So I'm going to open it up. I'm just going to put some glue on it. Alright, and slide it back inside. Of course, it's going to give me a problem now. There we go. Is that all the way in? Yes, ma'am. It is. Now just check to make sure you didn't glue your pocket. Hey, Martha! Alright, so we're going to burnish that down. And I'm going to open up the flap and burnish it this way. Okay? So that one flap is done. I'm going to do the same thing to this. This is the second flap. 7 by 10 piece. It's going to cover over like that. Okay? So let's get the glue on this sucker. And open it up. There. Pull that out. And give it burnish. And burnish it. Really good. Okay. Now, let's take our little pockets here. I'm going to burnish them really well. Actually, first we should actually put the plastic on first. That's what we should do. Put the plastic on, and then it'll be easier for us to glue down that pocket. So we'll just leave these to the very last. Now, you're going to open up your flap like so. You're going to grab one of these floppies. And this is size 6 1/4, I believe. Yeah, 6 1/4 by 10 1/2. And you're just going to put it here. You're going to create a flap. Like so. And you're going to close it. Burnish it down. So now you have a flap there. Over here, we're going to put the flap at the top this time. And I think I'm going to stick a pocket inside here. So let's just burnish this down here, and then I'll do that. So this one's going this way, and this one's going to flip up this way. So it's going to be nice and nice photo mats all on here. So, okay, watch that glue. So one flips up, one flips down. That's how that's going to go. But I'm going to put pockets on the inside of these, but we'll finish our things first here. So let's burnish these. These are the inside pockets that go on the actual page itself. Like I said, I don't use that flat piece, but you can if you like to do that. But I hate how things get snagged. When you try to put things in the pocket, they snag on that little lip. And I don't like that. So, okay, so we're going to start here. I believe this is probably close to the same size as the page. Just a little 1/8 of an inch under. Stay away from your fold. And burnish it down. So now we have a pocket here. Well, let the glue dry, ribs. I don't like that glue right there. Okay. And wait. Okay. This was supposed to be a floating pocket. I'm an idiot. Oopsies. Well, we'll put the floating pocket over here. So this is going to hold up. Yeah, this one's going to fold. Should have been on this side. I wanted it on that side. That's where I did it. That side and that side. Actually, I could just flip this. That's what I could do. Yeah. It's not going to make any difference. Okay, so let's put our flap on. Duh. Now this is going to be the flap. It's going to close that. So you want to line it up with that, like that, right close to the pocket. So now you have a flap for your pocket. Okay, so it's on upside down, but you guys don't know that because I'm just going to erase this and you'll never know I had to flip this. Don't matter because it works out exactly the same. Alright, so there's my pocket that I wanted. Whoops. Make sure my glue didn't stick. Alright. Give that a good burnish. Now, I want this to be a floating pocket, so we're going to glue this onto another sheet. But first of all, I'm going to score this at 1/2 inch. So we're going to have to add another piece in here, because I like to change my mind a lot. So, this is going to glue in here, like that, okay. And where, actually I probably could just use this whole page. I don't even need this flap. We might get rid of that flap. Alright. I want this to be same size. Let's cut this off. Now, let me see. So over here, we're going to score it at, we're going to go 4 1/2. We're going to go 1/4 more across, and we're going to score this way, flip it this way, and we'll create a flap. We don't have to attach the flap. And then we will just glue our pocket on here, like so. We've got a little bit of room in there, and then we'll glue it in here, and this will be a flipping pocket. Got it? Did you get your new machine? Yes, she did. Now, okay, so let's glue this first. This is our pocket. Oh, geez. Get rid of that, or my paper will stick to my inside flap. Okay, and we'll glue this baby down onto here. Nice and snuggy. Even. Beautiful. I just made an envelope. Burnish it really good. Okay. So there's that. I like that. Now we will glue this down. And this will be a flip envelope. So again, this one's going to keep it away from your fold. Give it some room. Okay. Flip it over. Okay. So what do you think of this page? This is how this is going to go. You're not going to read that because it's upside down, but it's not upside down because it could go either way. So it's going to have a closure like this. It's going to open up this way, flip pocket, and then an extra pocket. And then it's going to close. What do you guys think so far? I got to put magnets. God, I'm hoping my magnets come in today. I'm not putting magnets on this right now. I'm waiting to see if my new ones come in. Okay, so let's work on the thing here. On the front fancy pockets here. So this flap, you can omit 2 flaps. You only need 1. But I'm going to keep this because I'm probably going to use it on another page. Ow. I sliced my finger open pretty good the other day. Really good. It's really cut deep. Now, we're going to cut our piece of plastic. I'm going to actually, I think I'm going to score tape this down. It's just going to be a lot easier. Okay, so let's get our plastic sheets. Where are you? I just need 1. Where are my measurements for the plastic? For the fold. Alright, so open this up. We need this to be 7 1/4. So I'm going to go 7 and just a hair under 7 1/4. I'm actually going to keep this piece of tissue paper because I saw something I could do with that. So let's go 7 1/4, and I'm going to go just a hair under, just so it makes sure it fits. Okay. So that's extra, and then we have to go 8 5/8 long. So we will go 8 5/8 and just a hair under. I want it to fit in there. So let me just check in here. Oh, right, we don't have to cut this extra. We can cut a whole inch off of this. Oopsies. Cut a whole inch off. Now it will fit in between here, right? Yes. Perfect. Oh my gosh, it's so perfect. All right. So this is how we're going to measure for this side. And we're only cutting 1 at a time. Probably should have done 2 at a time, but it's all right. We're going to measure up 1 1/4 inches. So let's measure up 1 1/4 inches. Make a mark. And you're going to measure in here 1 inch. And then we're going to make our cut, our diagonal cut. So I'm just going to line it up there, line it up there, and we'll make our diagonal cut. So there's one piece. And that should fit in here perfectly. Oops, no. Why not? It does not. Oh well. I don't know what I did wrong, so I'm not about to fix that. Try that piece. Just as long as I have room to tape this on. And I don't want it bigger than the inside, so that looks pretty darn good. Can this close? Yes, it can. Oh, that's scary. So rather than take that off, I'm just going to trim. Oh, I hate this cutter for this. Now let me measure. All right, that's what I like. So I'm going to just measure my other piece. Will it fit? Nope, too small. I'm going to keep all these pieces though into my plastic bin here. Right there, of plastic. Do I have a big piece here? Or are they all skinny? No, they're all small. All right. I must grab another plastic sheet. Okay. So I'm just going to measure off this one. I'm just going to go right over here to the cutter. And I'm going to measure it that way. That's a nice big piece. Good there. This will give me the right angle I need. Let me move this piece just so I don't cut it. Of course, it's a little bigger. So, no, I'm not going to even attempt that. Don't know how that moved, but okay, whatever. All right, now they should be good size. Okay, so extra, extra, extra garbage. I'll never use that small little piece. Okay, that's good. We're done with that. So I'm going to be using both of these. I need another roll of 1/4 inch. Okay, so here I'm going to do I'm going to do 1/4 inch just to be on the safe side. So I'm going to come up to here. Why even start with that piece? I knew I needed a new roll. Okay. 1/4 inch. So I'm doing it right on the edge because I want the plastic to be closed right on that edge. Okay, burnish this down. Okay, you are annoying me. I think I cut that with my X-Acto knife. So that one's good. Hey Paula, good morning. Hi Shirley, good morning. So when me and Jeff make our salsa and are pickled cauliflower and carrots. Do you guys want me to go live for that again? Jeff's making salsa. He loves salsa. I hate it. I don't like the taste of salsa. So, yeah. Now, you're probably wondering, well, okay, this plastic's going to show. It's not, because we're going to put pretty paper on that side when we get to decorating it. So don't panic. All right. So I'm only going to peel back a little bit of my score tape till I get that plastic sheet lined up. So there's a little bit of it. Just till I get it lined up perfectly. I'm not going to smash it down. Oops, see? I am not going to smash it down till I know it is perfect. Like that. Okay, so that side's good. Now, let's bring up this piece and this piece. And then we're going to call that good. Now, give it a good burnish. Actually, you aren't even going to see this plastic because it's on an inside, but I think I would like to put something here at least. Yeah, so let's put a strip here. So I got these here. I can cut 2 pieces. And I'm going to do just under a 1/2 inch. So 1/16 under 1/2 inch. So it fits. Let's see if this is going to fit along this edge here. This is the edge that stuff will be touching. You know, so is that wide enough? No, let's go a little bigger. Let's go exactly 1/2 inch. Now let me see if I can do this. Yes, I'd rather have that. Okay, we're good. So 1/2 inch is just for the inside of that. So I am going to put score tape on this, but I'm going to use 3/8. To hold this piece down, and I believe I have to angle it, so I don't know how long of a piece I'll need, so just rip it off. That one I don't have to angle. This piece I do. It's perfect. Okay. So let's pick this off a bit. You want it right close to the edge, like that. There we go. So our plastic sheet is not going to have anything interfering when we go to put it inside our pocket. What is that? Oh, it's a piece of this. Cut very sloppily. That is just a bit in my way of my fold. Wow. None of that glued. I'm gonna stick glue in there underneath this plastic and pray that it glues down. I know that glue will eventually dry. Don't get the glue on your plastic. That will eventually dry. It's not airtight. There, as long as it don't come off, I don't care. There, I like that. So I'm going to score tape this down. I'm gonna go this way so I can angle that piece when I cut it off. And for the bottom, I'm going to use 1/4 inch. To seal it at the bottom because I like the way score tape sticks. Alright. These are a lot of work, but peel that off and close down your sides. It's going to make it easier to put your pocket down. Okay. Hi Mary, good morning. I'm going to put a little bit of wet glue on there, a little there, a little there. And I'm going to glue this to my front flap. Let's make sure we got it the right way. Yep. I'm going to glue it to this one here. Is this right? Yes. It's going to stay down there. Ooh, it's going crooked. That's why we put glue. Let's put some more. Alright, let's try this again. I want it on straight. That's what I want. There we go. Phew. Okay, I'm gonna just let this glue dry and rip that piece off. So there's my pocket with my fingerprints all over it. All right, you guys like that pocket? So, now for pocket number 2. I'm going to strip this back a bit, this back a bit. Line my acetate up. Okay, that one's on. The only trimming I need to do is trim this piece down. And that's it. Nope. Gotta trim a wee bit more off right here. I don't want it interfering with my stuff getting in here. Alright, so put some glue under there again. Make sure it sticks. Take our little strip, put some score tape on it. This is going to go on here, just like so. And I'm going to trim off right like that. Okay. Perfect. Put glue on it. Line it right up with the edge. Edge, edge, edge. With the edge. Ta-da! Oh, a lot of work. Let's get a baby wipe. There's a little bit of glue. Squirt it out. Right here, inside. Very good. Pretty sure this is clean. Alright. I've got a big ass mess on the go here, so oops, we need that. Okay, so that page, I think this is all I wanted for this. And get rid of these. I don't need them now. It's alright, Tias. Don't panic. Ooh, came down a wee bit too far with that. Peel this back a wee bit. It's interfering where I'm folding this. And it's interfering right there. Must have came down really too far. There. I'll be right back. Sucked. I thought all those boxes would have something that I ordered for scrapbooking, and guess what? They were all Jeff's. Depressing. They're all Jeff's tool stuff. His new toolbox, his ruler levels, his cool toolbox that I got him because I'm sick of his tools lying around everywhere. So now he has a toolbox and no excuse. Right, Jeff? Right. No excuse for tools everywhere. I'll just go over the edge. Well, that was a bummer. I ordered a few things from Amazon, but I guess I'm not getting them today. Now I'm going to put tape on this too. Actually, I should trim that off first. You never get over it. You just learn to live away. Away when he was 6 years old. What happened? What am I missing here? I'm missing something. What happened, Mary? Oh my gosh. Are you telling me that she, the one that had the stroke, passed away? Mary? Oh my God. That was bloody young. So sad. Oh, that's so sad. I'm sorry, Mary, to hear that. Oh my gosh. Yes, a divorce can really make you heartbroken. So sad. Okay. Aw, Mary, you're not a Debbie Downer. That's why we're here. We're supportive. We're being your comfort support. Don't ever say that. You're not a Debbie Downer. This is life. Life happens. You can't change that. Even though we're live, we're still go through struggles. All of us. Oh my God, I think I'm going to absolutely love this page. I love it. This is so cool. Why is that so crooked? Wow. Did I put this on crooked or something? I really don't like this crookedness. And this is on straight. Well, I could take this off and re-stick it using the different other flap, because I don't like that gap. So I'm just going to put some glue here, fix this up, and I'm going to use this flap. I don't like that. And it will get hidden with cardstock anyway. But when I glue this down, these flaps are going to be even in the center here. You see? So that's how we're going to do that. Thank you, Kath. So we want to line everything up nice and pretty, so it's all even. There we go. It's a little gap there, but you won't see that when it's covered with cardstock. That's what we're talking about. There we go. Ta-dum. Now I like that. We love you, Mary. Hi, Debbie. Good morning. There. How do you like my page? So you can close it either way. I think it looks pretty awesome. I like that. Love it. All right. Now we're going to flip it over and do the other side. Really hope the mailman has my... Just want to double check one more time. That's a pocket. And these are flips. Flip, flip. Oh yeah, remember I said I wanted to put a pocket? I think I'm going to put 2 pockets here and make nice big tags. Nice fat ones. Alright. We need 2 pockets. Call the cops. Oh, we could use these 2 pieces. No, they're not big enough. So I'll get some more cardstock here. Let's have a look. Let's have a look-see. Yeah. So, this thing is just getting in my way, and I don't want it touching my paper. So let's do ½ inch score line. And where is that fold? It is right about there. So we'll stick this right there. And we'll score it at there. Okay. Perfect. Now we will cut this in half. And this will be our 2 pockets. So this is 8½, right? Right? Yep. So 8½, we cut it to 5¼ and we will have 2 pockets. 5¼ No, 4¼ What are you doing? Whoa. There's my 2 pockets that we seriously needed. We need it here. So let's cut this off. We only need actually I don't even need the cutter. I can just cut this with my scissors. Okay, so there's my pockets. So that's going to fit in there perfect, right? Yep. All right. I'm thinking. Really thinking. Yep, that's good height. Damn glue has to get on everything. Okay. And measure it. right on the edge. There we go. Got glue on it. Okay, that one's done. Flip that down. Now we'll flip this one down. We'll glue this one down. So I'm thinking I'm going to make this one with a lot of laces and pearls. I'm not going to use anything other than laces and pearls, I think. So it's close to the bottom. Now, tuck a piece of paper in there. Make sure I didn't glue that down. Perfect. I'm going to check the other one. Nope. All right. Okay, now I'm done with this. For sure. That's really going to be thick. But, hey, what do you expect? Now, flip. There's my little template. So, my next one. So, we're going to take a 10 by 10 sheet. And we're just going to cut it. Okay, starting with those flaps. So, I think I'm going to use this cutter because that one is leaving ridges everywhere. Oh, wait. Is it? Yeah, I need a 10 by 10. So I'm going to grab a full 12 by 12 sheet. And I'm going to cut this to 10 by 10. Just a smidget hair under. Well, no, it can be. That corner is bumped. I don't like that. 10. I hate the way this sounds. By 10. Okay, so let's cut it to 5 and 5. Okay, rid of that. Now, I'll just set this over here for now. So let's score these, all of these pieces at a 1/2 inch. Just see how this is going to work. So that one's going to go there. That one's going to go there. That one's going to go there. And that one's going to go there. So, are these all the same size? They are not. Yes, they are. Okay. So that, and that. And then this one will have a floating closure. A floating closure on it. Okay, so we got to put these aside. These are flaps. Now, this is the part. Right, it goes this way. All right. So I need 2 pieces of 12 by 12. Because these are going to be 10 by 10, right? Or is it just one? Yeah, it's just one flap. Okay, so I only need one. All right. So, cut one side at 10 and one side at 10 and a half. That's my little prototype. 10 and a half. By 10. Okay. Now, this piece here, we will score this at on the 10.5-inch side. We're going to score it 1/2 inch. This didn't cut very friggin' straight. That better be straight in my pocket. I don't want to lose my shit. So it's going to go on top here, like so. Probably should trim off anything. Well, not very straight. So I'm going to trim that a little wee bit. Where's my fold? Right there. Now let me check. Is that going to fit perfect all the way around? I'm just going to take a teeny tiny little sliver off this side. Let's see how that fits now. I don't want it overhanging like that. So, taking some more off. Now does it fit? Ugh. I still want to take another sliver off. Alright, gotta make sure we put this on right. So it's gonna go like this on here. just like that. Okay, it's going to open up. All right, now I need I could probably use cardstock for this part, right? So I need 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces at 5, and yeah, I could just use regular cardstock for this. 1, 2, 3. I need 4. 3, 4. I'm going to cut 2 at a time. So we want to add 10 inches. So I'm just going to go just under about 7/8 of an inch. 9 7/8 by 5.5. And I'm going a hair under 5.5. And I need 4 of these. And a hair under 10 inches. Okay. Now, let's check these. Let's see if these will work. So, score 1/2 inch. Probably should have scored 1/2 inch there. 1/2 inch. Half inch. And 1/2 inch. Let's see if these will work. So I can glue these down now. So let's glue this down first. And I'm just wet gluing it. Flip it around. Ooh. So, flip it this way. I want that part facing me. Be a lot easier for me to glue this down on the edge. Right like that. So that's the flap. Now, I'm going to glue this down. So there's one. Let's see if they fit properly. Or do I got to trim them down a bit? I don't want them overhanging. They are going to fit perfectly. Oh my gosh. Okay. Perfect. So, let's glue them down. And I'm putting lots of glue because I'm going to probably have to adjust them. I'm going to glue both at the same time. Move this over a tiny bit. Over a tiny bit. Give this some room to breathe. Down a bit. Down a bit. Is this going to fold over good? Yes. Okay. There's probably lots of glue going to seep out, but I needed to do that in order to make sure they're both lined up in the center here. Now I'm going to go over here and I'm going to put another score mark in here because I actually have to do it with the ruler because I need a gusset in here. Where's my Tim Holtz ruler? Right here. So I'm going to put another 1/4 inch, at least a 1/4 inch. I have more to go yet. Where are you? Right here. I'm going to move that over. Probably bigger on here. That's better. There. Okay. Let's glue this one down. Right over top. Nice and straight. Okay. Pull it down a little bit. Yes. Make sure that didn't go offline. Did it? A little bit. So we have that. One more. There we go. So now we have a booklet with pages. Now over here gets pockets, which I have not created yet, and I could probably use these 2 strips because they're for tags anyways, because I think that's what I did on this little prototype. Yes, so this is a little tag pocket here. Not a tag, well, not a little one, it'll be quite big. Okay, and that's that. Pencil. There. Perfect. Okay. So here are our 2 pockets. A mini example. Yeah, I made a mini example this morning. This here, that's what I'm going to do with all my pages. I'm going to make mini examples. You can see I just rough cut. It just gave me an inclination as how and where I want to add more. If I want to add more, and I always end up adding more pockets and tucks and stuff. So yeah, this is for a tag. We're going to make nice big tags here and on the other pockets that I created. I'm going to go right, just stay away from your fold. Oopsies. Put this booklet open and place this right down on the fold. Not the fold, right on the edge of the page. Just stay away from your fold. Alright, so it's going to open like that. This is going to be a magnetic closure, and I'm going to put some lace down here. Now, let's glue these little guys on. So, one's going to go up there, like so. So I got to remember I put it where I made that second gusset, where I made the gusset on that edge. So that one's going to go like that. So see, there's my gusset. There's lots of room for thickness. Yeah, I'm going to put a piece of lace on that you can see from the back or the front. I don't know. I decorate right across. And this one here. to the edge. Very good. This one's going to fold out this way. Now, I want these up, 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 not down there. Yes, right there. Okay. This one, same thing. Down. I'll leave about the same amount of a gap. I did there, like that. Like that. Cool. Now they all need closures. This one here is going to have a big square. I don't need that, and I'm sure I've got pieces. Oh, that might work. Yes, so that's going to be the closure. That doesn't look straight at all. Nah, cut a new one. Screw that. Let's get a new one. Let's make it a 5 by 5. Then we can put, yeah, let's make a 5 by 5. So this is what's going to be on the front of that. A 5 by 5. And it's actually going to have a frame around it. Okay, so let's do that. So I'm going to cut another 5 by 5. Let's cut another 5 by 5. Oops. Okay, so we should have 2 pieces. Yes. Okay. Alright. Let's put the lid on this, because I don't need it right now. Oops. That was my closure I created. Okay, so let's get rid of all the scraps so I can just work on one piece. Okay, and I'm going to take this off because it's driving me to drink. Now, where's my divots? Right here. I'm going to measure in 3/8 of an inch and draw a line all the way around. Nice. Now I need 5x5 piece. I can make one. All right. Cut 5x5. But I'm cutting a little under 5. So I'm going to go the 7/8, 4 7/8. And 4 7/8. All right. Put you back. And you back. And let's see if this is going to fit around my frame. Yes. Perfectly. Now, I'm going to take my 1/4 inch score tape. Actually, no, I'm taking 3/8 and pray it fits. If not, it's going to get trimmed off. Dirty pygmy. All right. So I'm going to go on this side. I don't want to bury my where are you? My cute little block here I made. I don't want to bury my pencil lines. So that's why I'm flipping it over. I'm going to get this all ready. And then we'll just cut it out with the cutter. Okay. But before I do that, I'm going to cover this with some pretty paper. Make it a lot easier for me. Yeah. Which one do I want? I don't know. No. Oh, I like that. Okay, so I'm going to ink this up. First of all, we're going to cut this to 4 7/8 and 4 7/8. Because this will be inside and it'll be really hard for me to fix that. I should have done that with those other pockets too. So 4 7/8. 4 7/8. Pretty. I don't even need to ink it up. Not right now. This is going to go on the back here. So my window pocket, my window will go over top like that. And yeah. And then you'll see that one in the back. So we'll glue this one down. So basically, which way is the right way? That way. Don't really matter because it's going to be covered anyways. So Alright. Really? I should have put some magnets here in all four corners. That's okay. I can put a nice piece of DSP on the back. Designer Series paper. If you guys are wondering what DSP means. Okay, so that's going to be my little frame around that. Oh, yeah. Alright, so what am I going to use to cut? I'm going to use this. Because this here is the bomb. And line up that wire. Whoa. I almost cut right through, didn't I? Nope. Whew, scary. I scared myself. One more. Okay. Move that for a minute. Yes, I have a big mess on my desk. Oh, I hate how this cuts. Damn. Mess, look. Shoot. Pygmy. Whoa. Now I'm going to put, jeez, that's such a shit job. Now I'm going to put my paper all around first. So, which one shall we use? I think the green will stand out, but I have some of this already cut. So we'll just cut strips. How wide is this piece? It is 3/8. Alright. I'll just mark it with a pencil. Those are tiny strips. But I want to put that on. Hey, where's my plastic sheet? Right here. So this is going to be a pocket floating closure. That is going to be pretty. Now, I'm going to use this cutter because it doesn't leave those crap marks. Where is my pencil line? Oh my god, that's small. See if it fits in here. Fits nice. Okay, so I need 4 strips like this. How big is this piece? It is a 4 mark. It is 3/8. There is no 3/8 on this. I cannot find a 3/8 on this. I'm going to have to mark every single one. For this intricate work. Two. Probably not all going to be perfect. 3 and one more. Oh, come on. All right. Go for mi gusto. That looks fat. Because it is. Don't ask me what I did. I'm just going to guesstimate. That looks about right size to me. And it is. Okay. There's my 4 pieces. That one's too thick. I'm going to put these on before I put the plastic on, because if glue seeps out from around the edges, I won't care about that. Right. Yes. So, glue. So I'm only putting glue, jeez, to here, because I'm going to miter those corners. I'm going to miter the corners. Okay. Now, where's my scissors? Just use these ones. That one. Nope. Peckerhead. That didn't work at all. That one was a real peckerhead. Okay. I should have inked it up, but I'll ink it up after. Okay. Let's get these little guys going here. There we go. I think we might need some glue in that corner right there. Yep. So, there's one mitered. Stick that down with a little bit of glue. Okay, carry on. Oopsies. Look at how crappy right there. Dirty pygmy. And put some glue there. And make sure it's sealed. All right, I gotta put some glue under that now. And there. Okay. There. Don't need to glue that down. It's already all glued. Okay. Now I'm gonna sand that down with the nail file because I don't like those edges. So I'm going to grab my nail file thing. Well, that thing's a piece of junk. Use a real emery board. I'm just being meticulous because this part here is going to sit on the clear plastic. And that part you're going to see. So you'll see it hanging on to the glass or plastic. So yeah. All right. I'm going to ink it up now. Just roughly. Inks up the edges. My beautiful bracelet. Oh my goodness. All right. Probably got black fingers now. Very good. Now, get rid of some stuff off this desk. Okay, that can go there, there. That can go back in scraps. Now, I need this. I need this. Okay. Pygmy. So how did this get all covered in shit? What is this? Oh! Seriously? What is that shit? It's like it's glue. And now it needs to take it off. This is why I keep paper on my mat. It's not taking it off. Seriously? You dirty, rotten pygmy. Now, where's that? Fortunes. All right, now flip you over. I'm going to use a little tape dispenser. With glue. I'm going to skip one edge, not this one. Is that sticky? Yep. I'm going to put some glue on this. to stick to the paper. But this sticky stuff on here is going to help it stay a bit. So I'm just going to put the glue on the edge. Voila. Oh, perfect. So, a photo's going to go in there. Look at that. And I'm going to decorate it with an ephemera just on the corner there. So much ephemera here, I just don't know. I want something green. Oh my gosh. The teacup, of course, the teacup. Why is it sticky all around here? Oh, I love the smell of this powder. Nice. Oh, you do, Trace? Aren't they pretty? Now it's not sticky. Put some talcum powder on it. Because that's all that's in here is talcum powder. Alright, so I don't know. These. Nope. In good company. Ooh. Oh, I just thought of something. Wait. I just thought of something, guys. Yeah. Where are you? Ooh, it's beautiful. Oh, this is just so much fun. I love, love, love the gold foiling. I do, I do, I do. Can only do a little piece at a time though. Because I don't want it to touch my thingamajigger. so gorgeous. That can go right there. Wow. Look at how pretty that looks. I don't want that piece. Now, right there needs a little piece. Wow. So, just gonna get any gold foil off the edges if it's sticking out, and I'm gonna let that dry. That is the top. Okay. Well, what do you guys think of that now? So, let's put this away for now. And in good company, I kind of like that with some pearls. So, just gonna kind of ink around the edges. And I'm gonna put a pretty pearl on it. No, and no. So my glue gun took a flying leap on the floor. I'm just gonna put some glue right here, right here. Really? There. Yeah. I like that. There. See? Perfect. Now, let that pearl dry. Does it, Trace? I have 2 of them I made for each of my bottles. See? I have 2. Purple one and this colorful one. But I have two different size bottles, and I have another one coming that's gonna let a lot more glue out than these fine tips. Okay, so just wondering if I could put a pretty ephemera in there, or pretty, let's see, this will work. Yes, look at that. That just brightened it right up, but it is cute. And then I'm looking at maybe a small one over there, because this is a tuck spot here. Maybe a couple of small ones. Oh, I like that one. Now these are too big. It's hiding that pretty flower. So we aren't going to use those. Maybe we'll use ephemera, because it had a lot of small stuff in it. Like that one. And a smaller one. That's the same. Needs one more. Ooh. It needs a, oh, it's got a sentiment. Oops. Doesn't need another. No, it doesn't. Do I like that? I do. Wait a minute. Wonderful. Yeah, that could go up there. Let's do some inking. Let's ink these little guys up. I had nice nails, but I broke them all off when I was canning. Okay, so we'll put you back, put you back, put you back there. Now this one here, we're going to glue that sentiment down with 2 pearls on it. And 2 pearls. And I'm going to use these little beige ones, the little smaller pearls. Put them there. I got no fingernails now to pick that up because I cut them all off. There. Alright. Now we'll just stick this inside there, like so. That is pretty. Very pretty paper. Oh my goodness. Do you like? Whoops. Do you guys like? Now, all this thing is that I just made is the floating closure. That's going to go right on top of this page like that. How cute is that? Come on. I think it's beautimous. I love this. Yes, I do. Except this is moved over too much. Move it back over. Make it nice and even. And that'll be whatever magnets I put and where they go on here is where that closure is going to go. So it'll just be magnetized there. So I like that. But I'm really hoping the mailman comes with mine. No, I chopped all mine off this morning. This one broke, and I cut all the rest of these off. I had 2 broken fingernails and that was enough. I have ugly fingernails. When there's only 2 broken, it looks awful. So I just hacked them all off. So I really, really like that. I really, really do. Just wish that would go straighter, but oh, this is so cute. Having a floating mechanism. Wonderful. Thanks, Tracy. Now, getting this all dirty. That is wonderful. So we'll clean it too. Where is my tissue paper? I know I didn't throw it out. Oh, I put it back over here. Now, for over here, I gotta figure out a way to have this as a closure before I put any paper on. I'm thinking a brad and some string. Yeah, I'm thinking that. So let me think. That's the closure for one side. Put them here. Or up here. I think I'm going to have to put them up there. No, I can't, because there's going to be a tag in there and a tag in there. So, how am I going to get this to stay closed is the question. Thinking. Thinking. Thinking, thinking, thinking. Thinking, thinking, thinking. I don't want to do a belly band, but I may have no choice. This may have to slip into a belly band. Yep. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. Set this up here. Get rid of this piece for now. Well, I'm not going to score this whole sheet because I don't need the whole thing. Let's do a 2-inch belly band. No, let's do 2.5, and I'm going to put a decorative border on it. Okay. Now, did I put it back? I did. So, if this slips into here, like so, I need to make the fold right there. The next one has to go right there. So, we glue a belly band down here, on here. Oh my goodness, no. That is gonna look like shit. No, it won't. I will make it look good. It has to go over more. Let's see if it's going to house this page without wrecking it. Yep. Okay, so move it over. This could still use trouble getting it in and out of the belly band, so that's just done like this. It is. Because it's going to hide, this belly band is going to wreck this pocket. And I don't want that wrecked. Scrap that idea. Well, this may have to get a magnetic closure up here to keep it shut. Yeah, another floating closure, because I am going to have a tag in here, a nice big huge tag, and in here too. And I can always put the magnet inside. I can always put it on the tag or right through underneath. So I could do this. Yeah. So why not? I'm going to do it. Why am I doing that? I don't need those. Oops. Is this going to be big enough? Well, this could always be a flap right here. Yeah, there we go. There, and this won't hide nothing. Okay. You talked me into it. Which one's longer? They're both the same size. Okay, so I hear Tiana squeaking her toy. So it's gonna go right about there. I don't want that piece. Well, seriously, now I have to use it. Now, that has to go right about here. On the edge, like that. So that's what's going to close this book. I knew if there's a will, there's a way. Yes, there is. So there will be a magnet on there and a magnet on there. And then this will be closed magnetically with this. With all different colored designer paper on that. That's going to be really nice. Just as long as that flap stays closed. And it doesn't interfere with my pockets. Which I'm happy about. I just keep mucking these up. Okay, so that's all I can do till I get my magnets. Because I'm not using those garbage ones. That's all I can do. I do love this. This is pretty. We'll maybe make a fancy tag to put in here too. These are nice, big, huge pockets. Everything's huge in this. Everything. It's shy of nothing. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait for my magnets to come in. I wasn't even gonna go live today till I got those magnets, but I thought I would get a little head start on page 1. And where is it? This here is also a pocket, which I'm going to create a tag for that. So let's get a 10 by 10 sheet. Okay, so 10 and a half. So I'm going to make a little file folder on it. By 10. Let's see if it fits inside this pocket here, or if it's too big. It's a little too big. So we'll just do it at 9 3/4. Now that should fit inside the pocket. Right, I don't. And then there's a 1/2 inch of it here that will be glued down onto the spine. Really? Okay. There we go. So now I need to cut a little more off of that. About a 1/2 inch. Okay. And I'm going to use this. Sidebars. Envelope punch. Okay, I'm going to punch it there. And line it up there. Okay. Now I have to use this shit trimmers, but I have no choice. Should have known better. Oh dear, I'm going to change the blade and fix this. So each one of my pages will have one of those little divider tabs on it, just to make it easier to pull out. Probably should make it a little deeper. Yeah. We don't use that blade for this. We'll use the sharper one. Alright, so that looks like it's about good. There. That doesn't look good. So we'll do that. Then I'll take my chomper, my corner chomper, and chomp out those. I can't. You bitch. This I can do it with. Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold up. Let's see how dumb that looks. Not dumb at all. Kind of cute. Alright, so marker, where are you? This is the bad blade. That's the good blade. Now, let's see what this looks like, if I even like it. There we go. Yeah, I like the little tab. So each page will have one of those. Some kind of tab on it. Okay, so that's it for today because I'm waiting for mega knits. Okay, guys, but at least I was here for a while. So if anybody wants to make this page, this is what this one does. It opens up, in case you didn't see. It opens up there, and these are tag pockets. This is an envelope. So you're going to put goodies in there, and it flips up. And then this is just another pocket, but it has a cover on it. So that's this page. And then the other side of the page is this. And we just close it up. And you lift up the flap. And you've got all these pages. So there's 4 pages. There's a pocket. And this will be held with magnets too, as well. But there will be that floating piece on top here that keeps all 4 of these closed. So that's page 1. And that's the closure. So that's page 1. This is the first page, because there's my tag that's going to be here, and that'll pull out, and it'll be a big huge mat with 4 places to put pictures. So that's one page. It's going to get thicker, don't worry. But like I said, I made everything. I made my book 3/8, 5, no, 3/4 inch between each of my pages, so I can have the bulk on both sides. Also, this first page, inside this pocket here, is I'm going to put a piece of plastic that's going to come right over, fold over, and it's going to protect this page against the other page. Same with the next pocket I do. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm not going to glue these plastic sheets down in the middle because they don't hold that great. So we're going to do it this way, and I'll show you when I get to that stage. But it will be it's going to have 2 gussets, 2 score marks to make a little gusset so it can fold over, and that way when I go to stick this onto my page, it'll be locked inside of here. So that's it for now, guys. Thank you for joining me again. Oh, I flipped this over. Yeah. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, that's going to work out better, guys. All right. Have fun in the sun. It's raining here, so. Bye, everyone. God bless.